Hello, people. This is Big Boss Calvin 83. Today's topic. You know, I cannot believe this is still trending as in terms of current events. I want to give my perspective on the whole Cardi B versus Nicki Minaj. First, I'm going to start off with I'm going to start off with addressing Cardi B, okay? Now, it was like a few weeks ago, she was part of a parody video. It was a minstrel comedy skit of the Real Housewives of the Civil Rights Movement. I think it was called that. So you had this dumbass hood rat, ghetto ass, I don't want to identify with black bitch. No, she's one of them coon ass, Negro peeing, Spanish speaking, Afro Latina, Negro bedwench bitches. You know, that I can't stand. I can't stand a bedwench, period. Any woman of color who got a bedwench, swirling mentality, I can't stand them bitches. Rather be from the original Negro female, rather be the Latina chick, the Asian chick, the Arab, the Indian, what have you. No, you got a slave mindset. You got a colonized mindset. You got self-hate issues. But I want to address Cardi B. Last time I checked, she's half Trinidadian, okay, and I forgot she's Latina, Afro Latina. I don't know if she's. I think she's either Puerto Rican or Dominican, but I think she's half Dominican and half Trinidadian. So I think her daddy is Trinidadian. No, her daddy is Dominican. And her mom's Trinidadian, okay? She's from the heart of New York, in the hoods of New York City, okay? You follow what I'm saying? But she don't identify as a black chick, but she's going to be seen as one, whether she likes it or not. Now, when she took part in that minstrel, Mammy, Aunt Jemima, Aunt Thomasita, bootlicking, Negro bedwench, feminazi bitch, minstrel, making all women of color, particularly black women of all the black woman diaspora, look really fucked up. Okay, African diaspora, whatever terminology you want to use. Okay. Then you had other bitches, and I'm not sure I don't think Nicki Minaj participated in that coonette skit, you know what I'm saying? And it was tasteless. It was awful. And how Cardi B disrespected the King family. Okay? She disrespected Martin Luther King in the way she talked about him. She disrespected Martin Luther King's wife and the children of Martin Luther King, okay? And I think, and she did try to do some damage control of apologizing to Coretta Scott King. Baby, fuck your apology, bitch. The only thing that looked good of what you did in that fucked up minstrel skit. The only thing you look good in is your feet were pretty. You had pretty toes. I mean, she had pretty blue toes. I'm dead ass serious. I wouldn't mind sucking on them. But that's just me. And in the past, I mean, when I watched her, I didn't watch much of it on Love and Hip Hop. I forgot what part of Love and Hip Hop. Was it with the Love and Hip Hop New York? I think that's what she was. That's where she was part of that show, or LA or Atlanta. But it was one of those Love Hip Hop dysfunctional making black women look bad and retarded and fucked up, unappealing, unattractive, stereotypical ghetto hood rat shit. Okay? But again, to my sisters, when are you going to start checking these bitches? These hood rats, these black feminazis who make you look bad, these fucking mammy and pro-swirling Negro Bedouin bitches, okay? That worship the colonizer, you know what I'm saying? And worship other non-black males who don't give a fuck about y'all. It's bad enough that y'all let Caucasian guys disrespect y'all and talk to you in all kind of way. It's bad enough that you got Asian guys disrespect you and, putting you in a chokehold, karate chopping you and, drop kicking you and body slamming you, punching you in the face. But yet you still go to the Koreans, the Asian or any Asian store. I mean, I'm still going to do a video about the whole nail salon thing and the beauty supply store and how these dumbass Negro peeing bitches keep spending their money with these Asians. Then there was another case. I don't want to get too far off the topic, the main topic here, but black women being disrespected, racially profiled, and being put up in headlocks, harassed by security, and body slammed, and terrorized by cops, sexually assaulted too. Remember Shaquisha or Shanita? It was either Shaquisha or Shaquita. No, it's Shaquisha, I think, or Shanita. Don't quote me, but there was this young sister, Shanisha, but I'm gonna say I think it's Shanisha Clemens. You know what I'm saying? And how they disrespected that sister, and how that racist bitch, lied on her and said she threatened her, and she was charged with disorderly conduct. The cops were filling up on her, ripping her clothes off, exposing her body, groping her, putting her in headlocks, doing harm to her, and she didn't do anything. She just said, I want to complain because she didn't want to pay 50 cents for free plasticware that you don't have to pay for, which is a form of discrimination. But then you got these coon-ass niggas that are arguing and saying she deserves that, but they're going to defend a Caucasian bitch who cuss out cops and throw bricks at cops or throw shit, draw guns at the cops and, fight cops, spit at them. Like that chick out in New Jersey, that Caucasian chick who got, was cussing at the cops, talking all crazy and shit, being non-compliant. Then you had this other bitch out who was a former news reporter out in Philadelphia, threatening the black cops and, spitting at them, attacking them, being belligerent as hell. But these coon-ass Negro males defended them bitches and made excuses or didn't say nothing. They didn't say, oh, she deserved to get her ass whipped or deserved to be arrested and locked the fuck up and lose their jobs and shit. No, they defended them Caucasian females. And again, I'm trying not to go off topic, but then you got Negro females who defend Caucasian males on their dirt too. And, despite with the whole Me Too shit, they never call out Caucasian males on their dirt of their sexual predator behavior, of their violence, being violent towards women, beating up on women and raping women and shit. They're silent. Bitches like Gabrielle Union and Amber Phillips, talking that mess and talking about black man bashing. And, when we don't commit crimes like that, like Caucasian males and other ethnic men of color do. You know what I'm saying? You got Caucasians and other so-called non-white males who are treated and betrayed by Caucasian supremacists as honorary white males. You know what I'm saying? But y'all Negro females, you Negro peeing bitches, defend them and make excuses, or you got women doing sexual predator shit to men and boys and little girls and just raping other women, but y'all don't say nothing. The Me Too movement is silent on that, but you got Caucasian guys like Gary Owens and Michael Rapaport. Y'all think because they're married to black women that they cannot be racist, and no, that's a plantation slave relationship. That's that ghetto gagging type of shit. No, they see him as a fetish. Same with Robin Thicke, fucking with black women. But once he got tired of a black woman, he left the chick that he was with for a younger Caucasian chick. Okay, y'all nothing but a fetish. Same with black men. These Caucasian chicks see you as a fetish. They don't see you as a man. They see you less than. Okay? Y'all gotta understand this shit, okay? I'm tired of y'all defending other motherfuckers who don't give a shit about us. Let me say it like this one more time. I'm sick and tired of you coon ass, handkerchief head, Negro peeing bitches of idiots. And you menstrual Sambos and Uncle Ruckus's Aunt Your Mamas. You know what I'm saying? Aunt Thomasita's, y'all defend Caucasian folks and these other non-blacks who don't give a fuck about you, like Maxine Waters do. She don't defend black folks, but black folks cape for her, but she always throw black people underneath the bus. Or she don't want to touch on black issues because the truth of the matter is she has this attitude that she don't pay her bills, even though you helping her keep her position that she has right now. Black women like that. Same with Oprah Winfrey. Y'all, same with Kamala Harris. They don't give a fuck about black folks. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, and some of you females defend y'all promote swirling. Y'all defend Tamara Murray with her racist Caucasian husband, and how he disrespected black folks on the 4th of July, and saying we should just celebrate it anyway and fuck our feelings and fuck how we feel and get over our past hurts and shit when we are still being hurt to this day and still being planned and harmed and killed and raped and brutally murdered and lynched and lied on and lied to this day. Okay? That disgusts me as hell. You know what I'm saying? Y'all Negroes fight for all other groups. You fight for white feminists, white supremacist gays, and white misandric racist feminazis, lesbian bitches. Okay? Y'all fight for Mexicans who don't give a fuck about you. These other Latino groups who are colonized minds and want to be Caucasian, got the same attitude as them, or similar, or try to be like them, and fuck you over, just like these Asians do, just like the Indians, just like the Arabs, even these other foreign blacks who are international Negroes, who are Negropeans, who got a coon mindset and shit on black Americans. But if it wasn't for black people in America marching and fighting and dying to make everybody have ideally equal rights, but we still don't have no damn rights. If it wasn't for black people, all these other groups would not be prospering like your Cardi B's of the world, like your Nicki Minaj's of the world. This bitch Nicki Minaj, disrespected Malcolm X and his family too. And speaking of what Nicki Minaj did, I gotta roast her ass on this too. She was on the Ellen DeGeneres show. She's telling black women, oh, you don't need no man. You can be happy by yourself. It's good to be alone. Okay, you know what I say? But my thing is, you don't hear so-called white women talking that nonsense. You don't hear them talking, you don't need no man. You can be the mommy and daddy. You strong and independent. You don't need no man. You don't need no husband. You can be a hoe. You can be a single mother. But that's why I say, fuck child support. Y'all bitches don't deserve no child support. Y'all bitches don't deserve government assistance. Y'all don't deserve these handouts and shit. Y'all don't deserve fucking anything. You don't deserve public assistance because you told on your fucking self that, oh, you're being a hoe and you're fucking with no good ass dudes because you ain't no damn good bitch. Hoeing around, fucking and sucking, having kids out of wedlock, saying, oh, I don't want to get married, but some of y'all trying to say, oh, you do want to get married just for the fucking ceremony, but y'all chase that money, but you say you don't need no man, but you're so quick to put a man, whether it's a biological father or some other dude, on child support to pay for your responsibilities. First of all, you can miss me, but it takes two to make a baby. If that's the case, then men should have reproductive rights as well. We should have equal say at having joint custody by default. You should not get child support. We should pay child support directly towards our fucking child and use our resources to on that child. No, they don't want to do that because the government is making too much bread off the child support. It ain't about the goddamn child. It's about destroying the black family unit, y'all. Oh, welfare, food stamps, public housing. Oh, women can get cars for free now. You know, oh, job market, you know, women could go to school for free if she's a single mother. Women got housing and shit, all these types of advantages for being a hoe. She don't even have to have children. She can still get that shit some way, somehow. Okay? All these government handouts, all these food, public assistance, WIC, food stamps, welfare, all these subsidies, and you know what I'm saying? Housing, you know, women can get cars for nothing. You know, everything's for women. You don't see homeless women on the streets. You see men homeless. You see more women having cars and having nice ones, but they talk about they getting fucked over by car salesmen and crying sexism when men have a harder time, especially a black man, getting in a house, getting in a car, getting an education, getting a great job, even a career, even having his own business. Everything goes to women. Caucasian females are the biggest benefactors. They beneficiaries of affirmative action. So how are women oppressed when a Caucasian female can lie on a black man all day, all night, all week, all month, all year, and get away with it even when she's found lying? Remember Brianna Herman Talbert? Remember Nicki Yavano? Oh, I gotta do a video on them bitches. These Caucasian females, you know, like that racist bitch who lied on Emmett Till, and her ass is still in this. She ain't doing no jail time. She's an accessory to a hate crime and a brutal murder, a brutal lynching that she started. But you saying black bitches, yeah, I'm calling you for what the fuck you are. Oh, you still want to march with these bitches for women's rights. When they talk about women's rights, they're talking about white women. They ain't talking about your black ass. All these squirrels, these dudes that y'all be saying on social media, oh, white men love us, oh, Asian men want us. No, they don't. Oh, Indian men want us, Arab men want you. No, they don't want you like that. They just want to fuck you and hit it and quit it. They are, most of these dudes, some of these chicks who are single, these black single mothers have kids, out of wedlock kids from Caucasian males, and they're not taking care of their responsibilities, but yet you dumbass bitches, you dumbass low-key Negro bedwench pro-swearing dumbass cunts, oh, y'all don't put them on blast. Oh, these Caucasian male rapists, like your Brock Turners, your Harvey Weinsteins of the world, your Matt Lauers, your Les Moonves motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't say shit. Oh, but everybody wants Cosby to do jail time for shit that didn't happen. Okay? And speaking of Les Moonves, Jewy Asian, Jewy Chink Bitwinch Chin Moonves, you on my shit list because I gotta roast your ass. But I'm gonna do it sometime next week. Okay, because Linda Carter and that self-hating, swirling chink bedwench bitch, Miss Chin now / Moonves, was saying a bunch of shit about Cosby and telling Camille Cosby, and I know I didn't look into it, but I'm pretty sure it's accurate because other people have watched the talk, and I remember doing a video on the talk and calling out their hypocrisy of male bashing and misandry, feminism, and how men are disenfranchised, particularly black men, you know what I'm saying? And you're calling out their racism and shit, and how they fucked over Howie Robinson Pete, and then you had that coonut bitch, Aisha Tyler, with her swirling dumb ass, got fucked over. You know, she don't say shit now that she's paying our own money, you know, to her so-called white ex-husband. Okay? You don't hear nothing about her now. But she's had a lot of choice words to say about black men. You know, I find that fucking funny, bitch. Where was I? These bitches talking this dumb shit. Oh, you don't need no man. I don't see Caucasian females talking that dumb shit. I don't hear and see Asian females talking that dumb shit. East Indian women talking that dumb shit. I don't hear Latino women talking that nonsense, that retarded, misandric, anti-family bullshit nonsense. You know, I don't hear. I don't see you. You know what I'm saying? I don't see the Middle Eastern chicks, the Arab women talking that nonsense, talking that retarded, dumbass mess. And then you wonder why you got women like Nia Wilson getting murdered. You wonder why black women are getting attacked by mainly Caucasian males and Asian males, left and right, and these other groups of dudes. You know what I'm saying? You had in Oregon an Arab dude who sprayed sriracha sauce in his sister's eyes because he gave her change, y'all, and threw a Gatorade bottle full of Gatorade and called her all types of names, nigger, bitch, and all that type of shit, and she forgave him, y'all. And still, and you know, she didn't want to mess up his life, but this dude fucked up her life. And you know, I mean, oh my God, man, it's like, it's hard to take black women seriously. Monique defending Roseanne for Roseanne's racism and disrespecting that sister. I forgot her name, but you know, that black woman. I think she's a politician. She works in politics, in that area of politics. She disrespected a black woman, calling her a monkey. Roseanne, you look like a monkey compared to her. Black folks are not monkeys, okay? We don't have degenerate, fucked up, recessive gene, Neanderthal DNA, okay? But y'all, some of y'all, I mean, even when Caucasian females disrespect y'all, and I bring up something else, like Brianna Brochu, and how this racist bitch used fecal matter, spitting this woman's coconut oil, use bodily fluids like feces, menstrual blood, spit, urine, boogers, and moldy clam to poison her food, poison her cleaning, her toiletries, her sheets, her clothes and shit. But this bitch don't get no jail time. Oh, she was under distress and had mental issues. Fuck out of here. But you dumbass Negro females continue to march with white women that y'all hate and fight for. They already got rights. They just want more rights and freedom and power without no damn responsibility. They want sole control. Don't y'all understand that Caucasian females are way more racist than their white male counterparts? I'll say that again. Caucasian females are way more racist and staunch white supremacist than their Caucasian male counterparts. They had a huge hand in Donald Trump winning. I don't care those who did not vote. Trump did. First of all, your vote don't mean shit in the federal election. It don't. Okay? Blaming black people for not voting because we know who the fuck Hillary Clinton is. She's racist, but y'all still fight for you. But y'all still side with Hillary Clinton, the Clinton family, who's racist as hell. They're just undercover, low-key Caucasian supremacists. Donald Trump is just in your face. He's a blunt and straightforward. He has no shame in telling the world that he don't like black people and he don't like women, especially black women. And Omarosa, with her dumb coon ass, told black people to vote for Trump and shamed them into voting. Basically, black women too. And then all of a sudden, when Omarosa gets fucked over, she wants to tell the world how she's a victim. Bitch, I don't feel sorry for you. You did it to yourself. And he called you a dog. And same with these Caucasian females who called Michelle Obama apes and shit and disrespected her daughters and her husband. Where is the National Organization for Women? Where are these feminist groups at? These women groups, these women empowerment groups defending black women when they are terrorized by racist Caucasian male cops, Caucasian supremacist, misogynist males. Where they at? They don't speak up for Sandra Bland. They don't speak up for Curran Gaines. They didn't even come into the defense of Nia Wilson and other countless sisters who have been victims of police brutality, racial profiling, rape, and terrorism. When that cop out in Oklahoma, that half Pacific Islander, half pale-skinned monkey devil, half Asian cop, raping black women left and right. Guess what? None of those feminists came to your defense. Glisa Bloom and Gloria Allred was absent. AWOL like a motherfucker. The Caucasians defended the cop. And some of these Asians defended the cop who did that evil ass horrific crimes, sex crimes specifically. Telling y'all, man. I can understand where some of you brothers are coming from. That black women are the Caucasian supremacist male right-hand man. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these Negro females, they're agents. These black feminists, we already knew they're agents for Caucasian supremacy. Especially in the conscious community. You know what I'm saying? These chicks who claim to be so woke, you notice that, they always talk about women's issues, but the world don't see black women as a woman. They see her as a bitch. Less than. Okay? These Caucasian females don't give a fuck about her. They just use them for numbers when it comes to their agenda of getting more power. It's not about gender equality. It's about women. It's about white female supremacy. Okay? And you know what? Let me take a break from addressing the Cardi B versus Nicki Minaj, okay? Because because something happened when it comes to Serena Williams, okay? Okay, I'm going to change the title of this video. And Serena Williams, you gotta be. Serena Williams, she's an idiot, and I say that because yes, she has a valid point with the umpire fucking with her, okay? But she lost to a younger sister. You can say she's half Japanese and half Asian. I don't care. She's still a sister. When you see her, you say that's a black woman, or she look like she from the islands. You know what I'm saying? When I look at Naomi Osaka, I look at her. Yeah, that chick kind of look like she from the islands. If you go for Jamaica, the West Indies and shit. The Caribbean islands, you know what I'm saying? You will see chicks like that. Like Naomi Osaka, okay? Trinidadian, Trinidad, I've been to Jamaica. I've never been to Trinidad, Bahamas, or nothing like that. But I've been told, and I've seen it for myself, even some chicks from certain, African nations. You know what I'm saying? Naomi Osaka, you wouldn't even notice that she had an Asian mama. You wouldn't notice that. But they're trying to the reason why they're saying, to talk about her Asian side, because they don't want her to identify as a black woman because, there's an agenda. It's a numbers game. They want to take away our numbers as black folks. But when I saw the match, I saw bits and pieces. I don't follow tennis that much. But, Serena Williams yelling and cussing. That's what got my attention. Breaking records. She said the umpire was fucking with her, okay? She got a valid point because I did some background. Some research on him and stuff with the help of social media. Gotta give y'all credit. So Naomi Osaka was kicking Serena's ass, y'all. She did a splendid job. She looks she's beautiful, by the way. I hope her feet is on point as her face is. You know what I'm saying? Because every time I see a beautiful woman, I hope her feet look good, because a lot of times when I see a fine ass chick, some of her feet don't look on point. I'm like, what the fuck? And you wearing expensive ass sandals and glamorous and shit, but your feet ain't done. Your feet ain't on point. But I digress. So Serena's coach was coaching her, but Serena Williams did not know that. So she got penalized for that. Now she's yelling at the umpire. But Serena, you might have not. Yeah, it's unfortunate that you lost that point and got penalized for that shit. But your coach was in the wrong, even though they're blaming it on you. You know what I'm saying? Serena's talking about, you're misogynistic. Men do things. What the fuck are you talking about, Serena Williams? Men do what? Tell me what they do. Men can get away with doing shit. No, what men you talking about? If you're talking about white males, yes, you got a valid point there. Okay, but if you're saying men in general, fuck no. Black men can't do what you just did. When you see Draymond Green, when you see DeMarcus Cousins, and other brothers, in the NBA, who have valid complaints, have a disagreement with the officials. or yelling, or they just, or you know, they slam their hand on the court, or they just slam the ball, or they say something, or plead a case, or they thought they got fouled, or got fucked over, or the call should not go against them, or they got hit. You know what I'm saying? They get teed up. They get a technical foul. They get penalized harshly for a foul. Okay, when NBA players complain about the refs or complain about how the NBA is structured and biased, which is correct, Aisha Curry said something about that. But what did y'all do, my black people? Oh, you threw her underneath the bus because a lot of you sisters, undercover black feminazi, you pro-swirling Negro bedouin black feminazis, black man hating bitches, had an issue because she told y'all sisters how to get an on-point man. She said in order to get a successful man, an on-point man, and a good man at that, you gotta be good and you gotta be on point. First of all, you cannot be dressing like a fucking hoe. You cannot have like, you know, 1% of clothing and expect to be taken seriously. When she told y'all, ladies, cover up, she had a valid point. And y'all want to talk about all this Me Too bullshit. But y'all support Amber Rose. And the dude that she's with is a fucking bitch. He ain't no man. Okay? And what's sad about Amber Rose, guys in her age group and older don't want to fuck with her because we know what the fuck she's on. So she preying on and some of these chicks, you know, when guys get hip to the game and how these chicks are, when they're young and stuff, oh, they don't want guys their age. Oh, they don't want guys younger than them. But at the same time, especially when these women are adults, you know what I'm saying, in their mid-20s or in 30s, all of a sudden, oh, you don't want a younger dude, a dude who's a few years younger, or the dude who's the same age. You want older dudes, but at the same time, you feel tempted to want to fuck. You see that younger cat, that younger high school dude, or even middle schooler, this male student middle schooler, or girl, but we're speaking about the guys. So you see a younger dude, an underage guy, who's a teenager, still in high school or middle school. Y'all want to take his virginity. Oh, I want to sleep with him. I want to see if I can put it on him. I want to see if I can still feel. I want to see if I still got it like that. If I could pull a younger man. Or you just want to have sex, you know, and you don't want to bring nothing to the table. So you're preying on the naivety of these younger guys, you know. No different. We talk about older men doing that shit to younger chicks, but you know, a lot of them just chase them because of money. They don't chase them. It ain't got nothing to do with maturity or nothing like that. So that women mature quicker than men, that's a fucking lie. Okay, even body development at all, because first of all, that's an individual thing. That's all theoretical propaganda, gynocentric propaganda, okay? Because I've seen some dudes are out here, some guys, you know, preteen teens, or, you know, some guys, you know, like 10, 12, 14, some of them look like grown-ass men. Okay? So the same rules apply. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes, you know, in their teens, they look like they're in like 25 and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, because especially if you're tall as hell, the taller you are, a lot of people, especially when you're a kid, a lot of people think you're a little older than what you are, you know what I'm saying? I had that happen to me. You know, I was like in a college campus, I was like a middle schooler, and I was going for a high school, and girls try to talk to me. And they were like, oh, stop lying. You know you ain't no in middle school. Stop playing, nigga. You know, or college, you know. So it can go either way on that. That's all I'm saying. So, but okay. Back on the Serena Williams topic. So Serena Williams is talking about men getting away with this and that, showing emotion. Let me tell you something. When black men show emotion, when black men celebrate or have a slam dunk for a touchdown, you know, black men get fined and slammed and threatened to have their livelihood taken away. NBA is a privilege. No, it's not. It's a goddamn right, because you got to look at it like that way. You know, because you might be privileged as a draft, but it's a job at the end of the day. Okay, there's certain rules of employees have certain rights and entitlements when it comes to working for an employer. So the NBA is not a privilege, and playing in the NFL, Major League Baseball is not a privilege. If you're a professional athlete, that's not no privilege. You busted your butt to get where you're at. Or tennis, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to understand that. Black men get slammed because, oh, they want to count our pockets. But when it comes to these white male athletes, oh, they don't say shit. Oh, he deserves that money even though he can't play with a lick. Oh, he deserves to be a coach even though he was a fucked up player. He couldn't play worth a damn, couldn't shoot, couldn't do dunk or do nothing. No athleticism, no talent. Oh, but they become coaches and get these higher managerial jobs, or they become NBA owners, rather be part owners or full owners. You know what I'm saying? Or they get promoted to front office jobs, or they're running the NBA and making rules and shit. Just because these athletes are paid millions of dollars, you got to understand the owners of the leagues, the teams in the leagues, and the players, they make billions off them, billions, okay? That's what you gotta understand. When black men dunk, have a touchdown and celebrate, we get fined. If we're not dressed a certain way, we get slammed, we get penalized, or we get put on blast and criticized. When it comes to Caucasian males, when they do the same thing or do worse, oh, they don't get slammed like that. Or if you got Caucasian males who are deadbeats. Oh, they don't get put on blast, beat up on women, rape women, and like Ben Roethlisberger. You got several Caucasian male athletes and Caucasian female athletes who are guilty of rape, sexual misconduct, child molestation, domestic violence. Like that, that chick. I forgot. Is she a soccer player, or she's a lacrosse player? Or a tennis player. But she got brought up on charges. She's a Caucasian female, and she got brought up on charges, y'all, of domestic violence, of beating up her mama, her daddy, her family, and beating up her younger cousins, her siblings. She has a violent attitude, but the media turn a blind eye to it. So Serena Williams, which is it? Are you say you talk, and then you want to talk about black issues, but you want to cater to white feminists. And these white feminists, when you were calling out the racism, it's kind of hard to do that, Serena, when you're competing with another black woman. I'm trying to, I know that you are criticized and disrespected, but you said a lot of disrespectful shit towards black men. You talked about how they insulted you when it was Caucasian males, but particularly Caucasian females that called you a tranny. That was the Caucasians. And you're dating, and you're married to a Caucasian husband, and he has not defended you. He started saying something, but he waited too late to even come to your defense. Let me tell you something. If that was my wife, and she was being disrespected and mistreated like that, I would have said something right away. But even when black men come to y'all defense, black women, what do y'all do? Oh, what are you doing that for? Yo, don't do that. Stop. Even when we're trying to beat the motherfucker up for harassing you and harassing us, oh, you want to hold us back? No, let us go. Well, you could go to jail. But you know what's funny? But you say black women don't get protected, but when black men do, we get jailed, or we get fucking murdered by the aggressor, like that brother out in Florida, protecting his girlfriend and child by that Caucasian supremacist bitch-ass male for shooting him. Now he's shooting him down for pushing him because he was attacking his girlfriend and child, so he pushed him out the way, and all of a sudden he shoots him. What a bitch. And the guy, then you had the Caucasian supremacist male trying to attack that pregnant woman out in Florida too, harassing her. Oh, why should your child should not be allowed to drive and blah, 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 because she looks younger than she actually is for a girl, okay? You know what I'm saying? But I see many Caucasians who are not legally old enough to drive. He wouldn't say shit. Oh, he would just, they're just being kids. Just be careful out there. But when black people who are legally older, who are of that age, legally old enough to learn how to drive and stuff, and do certain things legally as an adult, all of a sudden, we don't qualify. You know what I'm saying? And then this brother, much respect to that brother that defended that sister, who was pregnant and her child. He was ready to handle business. The Caucasian supremacist bitch-ass male, he ain't no man. Try to shoot him hit him first, threaten him, then the guy knocked his ass out. If it was me, first of all, he had his gun. First of all, he should have pointed to his face. Yeah, I understand. Oh, because stand your ground ain't for black men to defend ourselves, or for black men and women, particularly black men, to defend ourselves against these terrorists, okay? These Neanderthal thug terrorists, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm all over the place with this video, but you gotta just bear with me, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Let me try to, okay. So, a lot of shit have been going down lately on us black people being terrorized, but, you know, but I got so irritated, you know, when black men do try to do the right thing and try to help black women out or try to help them, y'all don't want to listen. And then when shit happens to you, you want us to save you, and it's too damn late. Even when your kid is fucking up in life, all of a sudden you want me to lead, but when we try to tell him what to do and discipline him or her, especially her, it's a problem. So we can't win for losing. Oh, you ain't his dad. You can't say that. Oh, but you didn't have no issue when that dude was buying your child clothes, living under his roof, and you living under his roof too, and taking care of you. You know, helping you pay for his bills and shit, or her bills, your child's bills, helping your child get their first car. You didn't say nothing. You had no issue with that. Helping them get their own place, getting a job, or trying to learn how to make it in life. You know what I'm saying? But the minute we try to correct bad behavior, we're wrong. And then when we don't do it, oh, we're wrong. Even though that's not our biological child and it's not our responsibility. And it's like we cannot win for losing as men, especially if you're a black man. And I'm tired of this bullshit with y'all sisters, with y'all selective outrage. And then you got this other bitch from the WNBA trashing Harrison Barnes and male basketball players because they make more money than her. But what you don't understand is that women don't even like the WNBA. It's nothing but the WNBA is full of dykes and transvestites. Okay? It's either dykes, lesbians, or transgender so-called women, but they're actually men. You know what I'm saying? We already know some of these chicks, you know, are actually dudes who got that so-called sex change. Okay, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Okay, transvestites. So nobody don't want to watch the WNBA, and that's why you're not getting the revenue. And a lot of you women don't know how to attract an audience like a man does. All y'all do is look good and expect something out of it. Y'all have no substance. That's why y'all don't demand to be paid a certain way. Y'all don't even produce and make it known, hey, I deserve this much. Okay? The majority of y'all. And then, and you know, to not only that, when Monique tried to say something about black women being fucked over, even though she should have acknowledged that black men are fucked over too, even though black women get more jobs and opportunities than black men, what did the Me Too chicks, what did these white feminist Me Too advocates, Time's Up advocates say? Shut the fuck up, Monique. You don't matter. Shut your black ass up. Then when you got black women who are part of the Me Too clique, and try to check these Caucasian males on their bad behavior of them being sexual predators and womanizers, sexual abusers, harassers, rapists and shit, pedophiles. What did the Caucasian females do? Like Lena Dunham and them. Lena Dunham and them. Oh, shut the fuck up. Oh, you don't do that. You being a reverse racist. Oh, you're being a man hater. Wait a minute. But when black men were being, you know, portrayed falsely, that was okay. But the minute you expose Caucasian males of what they do and what Caucasian females do, because, you know, when men do certain things, it's because we are raised by that particular woman. You know what I'm saying? So the man represents that woman. The man is that son is the reflection of the mother. You know what I'm saying? He's representing his mother. So that's why that is. Okay? I want y'all to understand something. I forgot what I'm going to say. Serena Williams, what you said about men getting away with this and that's bullshit. Because you fighting for women's rights, but you talk about for black rights. Which one is it? Because you fight for women's rights, but none of these women are on your side, Serena Williams. All these so-called white women are not on your side on this. They all see you as wrong, as the aggressor, even if you were in the right to respond. But you did it, the way you did it was classless. You were acting all ghetto and loud and belligerent. All of a sudden, you black all of a sudden, when you but you were too damn bushy. And then you said some dumb shit in the past about black men. And you said some coon shit and Bedouin shit, and you talk about you okay with black women swirling. But when black men do it, it's wrong. So that's a double standard. And that's wrong and hypocritical, Serena. And bitches like you. You fighting for women's rights, but these white women and even these handkerchief head swirling Negro Bedouin black feminazi bitches ain't defending you, Serena. They throw you underneath the bus. Every time when black women try to represent women's rights, these white females don't come to your defense. When shit happens, you marching with these bitches, and they're getting beat up and tased and killed, sexually assaulted, even raped by these officers or in the prison of these prison guards. But the National Organization for Women don't say nothing, especially when it's Caucasian males. Mainly Caucasian males, and then you got other so-called non-white males, other ethnic men of color. But they'll say something about black men, and that's pretty much it. All these other women don't come to your defense, black women. So why are you helping them? What y'all should do is worry about your man and your children. Worry about the black family structure. You should stay in your lane and be. I'm saying you got to go back to that traditional way. And then you got dumbass GL Hughley siding with Serena Williams. Oh, saying men have privilege. What privilege do I have, GL Hughley? What, to get shot? You talk about black issues, but here you are pandering to white feminists. And these low-key racist white liberals, closet racist white liberals that you have been pandering to. You defended a racist kid, a 12-year-old who out in Knoxville, Tennessee, calling black kids the N-word, but he crying white tears because all them black kids got together and checked his ass and put him on blast. And they should have fucked him up. If you ask me, no, he should have been in a body bag. I'm talking about fucking murdered, motherfuckers. No, that kid should have died. That kid and his parents should have been fucking murdered, y'all. I'm tired of that. Y'all defending, y'all giving all them handkerchief head Negro peen celebrities, male and female, especially female, are donating millions of dollars to a bunch of Caucasian supremacists. His baby, the mother, the single Caucasian female mother, is on welfare and on government assistance, and they are leading the charge of committing welfare, food stamp fraud, and milking the system. But they don't get put on blast. But they'll call out a black woman who do that, or accuse, or if a black woman is accused, but they believe it. You have Caucasian females getting benefits, welfare, food stamps, WIC, all types of government assistance and handouts and programs and shit. And nothing is said about that. And they don't even need it. And they got men with them in that house. You got white families getting all types of shit, aid and shit. You got these corporations run by these wealthy Caucasian males and females, and they're getting all types of handouts and shit. Food stamps, welfare, and all types of shit, benefits and free housing and shit on cars, and they don't have to pay for. And you and I are struggling. You know what I'm saying? Serena Williams, you gotta look at yourself. You old. You're 36 years old, and you got a wake-up call, and then you got a racist Caucasian male in Australia. You love Caucasian males, but they disrespect you and call you a transvestite, a man. They make fun of your looks all day, but you're dumb, but you ignorant, stupid ass, dumb, swirling Negro Bedouin, dumbass bitch self, Serena Williams. You say white men treat you better, which is like, I don't understand why black people always think when they swirl and do so-called interracial relationships with other non-blacks, specifically Caucasians, what we call white people. Y'all always say, oh, they treat us better. What the fuck are you talking about? Treat us better in what? What? Profiling us? discriminating against us, ripping us off, harassing us, lying on us, fucking us over, cutting our throats, pulling us over while we driving, or stopping us on the street while we walking or coming out of the store, and they're harassing us and following us in stores and confronting us, accusing us of stealing and shit. But you have a bunch of Caucasians, male and female, and children taking all types of stuff out that store and committing all types of white-collar crimes as well. But the media don't want to show that and make it front-page news, y'all. So how do they treat us better when they are beating the shit? They're when we are losing our lives, losing our livelihoods, and dealing with all types of discrimination and disrespect and degradation and being subjugated. How are they treating us better, Serena Williams? And all you fucking coons who talk that nonsense? Self-hate is a motherfucker with you Negro pins. Treat us better. No, that's bullshit. You're talking about an individual. I'm talking about, that's an individual thing, okay? If that's your experience, that's an individual. But let me tell you something. If you dated every one of them motherfuckers who don't look like you, all them white folk, all them Asian folk, all them Latino folk, all these other groups, you will find out that they don't give a fuck about your black ass. You are a nigger. You are below them. You're nothing but a sex toy. You are fetish. Understand? And you always will be until you stand up for yourself and stop fucking with them like that. And demand respect. Like you demand other black people respecting you. But you disrespect other black people though. You know what I'm saying? Man. I'm sick and tired of this shit, y'all. It burns me up. They treat us better. What? Shooting us down and terrorizing us, raping us, killing us, hanging us from goddamn nooses? Humiliating us and insulting us, disrespecting us, bashing us, lying on us, and wrongfully imprisoning us, penalizing us, denying us opportunities and shit. You're talking about treating us better, killing us. We getting killed by the goddamn cops, and they're getting off. We get no goddamn justice. And every time we take a peaceful protest and do a Colin Kaepernick, they have an issue with that shit. We have done everything for these motherfuckers, and they have not returned a goddamn favor. Okay? I'm fucking glad I'm making this video, y'all. Y'all need to understand what the fuck I'm coming from this shit. Serena Williams talking that mess. They made a racist cartoon portraying her as an ape, a transvestite, manly-looking baboon beast, ape, mammy, at the same damn time, y'all. Cartoon. And the National Organization for Women, your Lisa Blooms of the world, your Gloria Allreds of the world, all these feminists, all these pro-women groups are silent. Even the black feminists are not talking. Even the pro-swirling black women get with white men movement, the Me Too movement, ain't saying nothing. Okay? As always, they're silent as a motherfucker. But y'all want to look to black men. Hell, even the Ray Ray and Pookies are not, coming to your defense. They never protect y'all when y'all getting fucked up. They don't do shit. But they'll kill. But all of us as black people, we'll fuck each other up and kill each other. But all these other groups, they may kill each other and beat each other's ass and commit all types of crimes against each other because it's proximity, y'all. But they'll kill us in the process, and they will get away with it. Get paid leave. Get a GoFundMe of $10 million, y'all. Don't y'all see what the fuck's going on out here? Let me say this though, okay? Now, Serena Williams, fuck you. You are full of shit. Now let's get back to Cardi B versus Nicki Minaj. Cardi B had an issue with Nicki Minaj. She had an issue because Cardi B is a bitch, okay? I have never met her in person, but I'm pretty sure she a fucking bitch, okay? This bitch is a fucking stripper, a fucking ghetto-ass hood rat. Her roommate that used to stay with her, she used to live with her roommate. Her roommate told her business, how she couldn't coexist, how violent she is, how disrespectful she is, how nasty and unsanitary she is. And some of you dudes want to fuck Cardi B. I never said I want to fuck Cardi B. I'm just saying she had pretty feet. You know what I'm saying? But I hope her feet is clean. I hope she's not like one of those chicks, you know, walking barefoot on the dirty ass streets of New York, and then want a foot rub, and then want her feet worshipped. Fuck you on that, bitch. I ain't doing that shit. I don't do dirty feet like that. I don't do dirty feet at all. I might do feet that, you know, you've been in the shoes for a certain amount of time, working like 8-10 hours, you know what I'm saying? Give you a foot rub, smell your feet, lick your feet, suck your toes. I'll do something like that. But I like clean feet, you know, too. And mainly clean feet. But, you know, if they're sweaty and smelly, I love that shit. But back to the subject. So Cardi B has been going in on people, getting violent, going crazy. She was like that during her love and hip hop days, taking off her shoes, throwing it at people, threatening people, just fighting people. I mean, this bitch is crazy, y'all. I don't know what is up with Latinas, whether they are African or not, Afro-Latinas or just Latinas in period. Y'all blow, y'all. I mean, y'all blow the fuck up like no other. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We talk about black women being violent and crazy and having an attitude. I beg to differ. These other groups of women, Asian women, I mean, they will go crazy and be ballistic. Indian women, Arab women, they'll be go crazy and shit, and they will try to try your ass when they are not in that mood. You know what I'm saying? But I will still give the title of and you know, the most violent, most dangerous woman of the world. I should say dangerous female of the world is that Caucasian female. Caucasian female, the biggest liar. She's very violent, and she will cry her white tears, her white bitch tears, and get people killed, get towns burned down, bombed, destroyed, and shit. Wars being started. So they still, you know, I still give them the MVP on that. You know what I'm saying? Break for a minute, y'all. Man. Now I'm gonna talk about this fucking brawl out with this that happened out at Harper's Bazaar Icons. I think that's what it is, and during New York Fashion Week. Okay. Now Cardi B and Nicki Minaj been going back. Cardi B has an issue with these other folks, these other upcoming singers, you know, aspiring singers, whatever. I don't know that much about them. I watched Lovely T's video on that. I'm still like puzzled because I'm flattered that she did the research that she does, y'all. But I mean, and then Nicki Minaj, you know, defending the group, these other women that Cardi B has a beef with. So, I mean, and then Cardi B is saying crazy shit, posting crazy shit on her Instagram, threatening people and all types of stuff. I mean, and then Nicki Minaj on her dumb shit, you know, she's provoking Cardi B. You know, what I don't understand about women, in all seriousness, if you know somebody's crazy, mentally and emotionally unstable, you know, disturbed, why are you trying to provoke them and antagonize them? You know that's not going to end good for you, especially when you know it's a man. You know this man is like, you know, I mean, a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Especially if he's a big man. You know this motherfucker crazy, don't know how to express himself, or, you know, or even if it's a woman. You know this chick don't know how to express herself and manage her anger, know how to express herself and control herself, maintain a composure. If you know Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, if you know Cardi, I'm not saying you started anything or not. I'm just going by what's been stated, you know, with the research and what I've been seeing on social media and just in the news media period and these other media outlets. If you know Cardi B is crazy, got a temper, violent as hell, and it's known that Cardi B is crazy, violent, belligerent. She will lose her shit, got her panties in a goddamn bunch. Why would you provoke her and antagonize her and just, you know, take a jab here and there? You know she's gonna go blow the fuck off. Even if you know you can physically take on Cardi, even if you know Nicki Minaj, you know you can fuck Cardi B up. You know you could match up well and got the skills to fight and you know how to handle yourself well and know how to fight. I don't. When people are crazy as hell and got anger issues and don't know how to express themselves, got emotional problems, psychological problems, disturbed as a motherfucker, I don't fuck with them. I avoid them at all costs. I don't care if if you got a gun. I'm not gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? We've seen too many cases of these Caucasian males, you know, just flipping the fuck out and just doing all these mass shootings and shit, becoming serial killers and shit. I mean, at this day and time, You know, the last thing we need to do as people, if you know somebody's fucking crazy, don't provoke them, don't antagonize them, don't agitate them, don't do nothing. Just stay the hell away from them. Or just tell them to get out your space and get out your face. And just politely just say, hey, no, man, look, I'm not going to go there with you. You need to cool off and go somewhere and cool off. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we got to understand. I'm not saying Cardi B is in the right. I'm not saying Nicki Minaj is in the right or wrong, nor Cardi B is in the right or wrong for what they did to each other at that, Fashion Week. What I saw in that brawl was really pathetic. Okay? And then you got dudes, out there cheering on, encouraging women to behave badly and fucked up. And then, especially in the black community, and we are known for dudes, encouraging women to catfight, disrespect themselves in public. But when men like me try to tell women, tell our sisters, don't do that. I mean, you should not be dressing like that because, especially when y'all talking all that Me Too stuff. You talk about rape, sexual harassment, and pedophile, perverts out here, sexual predators. Don't do that. Don't be drunk and wild and disrespect yourself. You're not gonna get the same white pussy pass as a Caucasian female as what you call a white woman. Okay, don't try that. You don't see. I mean, even when I've seen the Real Housewives of New Jersey and New York, Beverly Hills and shit. Yes, them chicks, they'll be crazy and fight and acting all ratchet and ghetto and Trailer Park, nasty and just the lazy degenerates. They be acting all ghetto, Trailer Park, and just wild, ratchet, and nasty, just degrading themselves and disrespecting themselves. Just women in general, period. A lot of y'all have no shame in today's times, and I would say it has a lot to do with feminism. Okay. But and I know that when these Caucasian females and these other non-black chicks act out on the sun, but their men stay. But but for some odd reason, the people of other ethnicities know how to stay on code. They know how to keep the media out their business. Black people, y'all the only group of people y'all encourage ratchet, disrespectful, dysfunctional bullshit. And y'all glamorize it. You glorify it. You tell your business to all these racist media outlets. And you wonder why you don't get no respect. And you got grown men encouraging women to act all dysfunctional, nasty, and ratchet and badly and hope you will get your dick sucked and get that pussy. I know what the fuck you're doing, y'all. Encouraging women to be like hoes and shit. And all of a sudden, y'all the same niggas. Y'all the same, I'm going to call y'all what the fuck you are. Bitch ass niggas. Oh, y'all want to bitch about child support. Oh, you want to bitch about these women getting too much handouts and shit. Getting all these special services and going to the government and shit, but you encouraging that type of fuckery. You want to, and then all of a sudden these same dudes will say, oh, wear whatever you want to wear. Oh, you could do a slut walk. I support the slut walk. But when these women are getting sexually harassed and raped and just getting terrorized, oh, you saying bitch ass niggas ain't nowhere to be fucking found. And even if you do try to do something, y'all don't know what to do because the dude and now all of a sudden this guy is pissed off at the chick. Now you pissed off because you're doing a Captain Save-A-Hole type of manjana simp bullshit and butting in. Because we know what you're doing. You're trying to be the hero. You're white knighting, and then you get your ass beaten, killed. And that same chick that you defended will throw you underneath the bus, especially when you got these chicks, in these toxic, violent relationships. A lot of times these women will, start shit, provoke the man to hit her, and, start these skirmishes and shit. Antagonize the man, do some fucked up shit to that man where he snaps. And all of a sudden, you same Captain Save-A-Hole dudes try to protect her, and you getting your ass fucked up, or you getting yourself killed, or the chick will just say, "Oh, that was none of your business." Oh, she will lie to the police and get your ass arrested, and the dude will follow suit, and and they'll be together, and you'll be sitting in the jail cell doing prison time for a goddamn lie. For what? For what, fellas? Because you want pussy? You want your dick sucked? You want to do some wild shit with a woman? Man, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't have to do all that ass kissing, pussy pandering, pussy begging. Y'all don't have to do that shit. All that simp shit. Stop simping. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have to do that mess. But let me say this, man. I mean, when I saw that whole brawl, I saw it from all types of angles and shit. Cardi B got a nod. Nicki Minaj, you know, she took it to her real pretty good. She got her ass real good. Cardi B flipping the fuck out, got shoes yelling, cussing, no, ripping off her clothes and shit. Nicki Minaj is like her. Now, Nicki Minaj, you know, like I said, what you did was tasteless, and you're talking smack too, and you're still, you know, you're still agitating Cardi B. I know she pissed you off, but you know, my thing, if you got that type of beef, why would you even talk to each other? If it will be one thing, hey, I come in peace. Let's squash this beef. Let's just be like mature adults. Let's have a conversation about this. Nicki Minaj is 35 years old. She's the same age as me. Cardi B is 26. Yeah, you know, she's still, you know, you can say today's times that's like a teenager nowadays. Back in the day, when you were in your mid-20s, you were supposed to be like today's mid-20s is like today's 16. You know, you're old enough to get your driver's license. Today's 26 is today's 16. But back in the day, y'all, back in the day, when you were in your mid-20s, you were considered like an old person, okay? You were a person like in the 50s and 60s in your grandparents' eras, your great-grandparents' eras. When you were 25, you were considered 35 or 45 years old. People back in that day and time were way more mature back in that time, okay? Back then, people were way mature, had more class, had more pride, more progress. But all this new age bullshit that the government, the media, the school system, you know, fuck that shit up. And, you know, with the, you know, and all this feminism and the destruction of the family unit, you know, and no-fault divorce, and all these domestic violence laws. You can't whoop your kid's ass. You can't check your wife when she's in the wrong and shit. She can leave and get like 70-80% of the man's stuff and kick the man out of his own home that he paid for, get his car as well. When that shit came into effect, that's why we got all this mess. So I'm going to say it like this. I mean, the whole thing with Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, Serena Williams, this shit is pathetic and it's a goddamn shame. Serena Williams being a sore loser. Naomi Osaka, you know, she was classy. I like her, okay? I'm going to check out her. I hope she got some feet pics. I'm going to do some background, do some research on that. I'm check her out. I mean, check out some photos of her, okay? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, Naomi Osaka, when I saw her play, she made me watch tennis. You know what I'm saying? But Serena Williams, I mean, you are a veteran. You're supposed to be a better example for these younger athletes out here. Especially younger women who are watching you. You have been a bad example. You and your sister have been a terrible example for black womanhood. Oh, and Nicki Minaj, same with you too. I'm talking about chicks who are like 35, who are, you know, in their mid-30s. Y'all gotta do better. And you wonder why dudes don't want to fuck with you. You're a washed up ass hoe. I mean, I told this chick, you know, when I was talking to, we had a text message, this Mexican chick who was 40 years old trying to talk to me. So I was like asking her how she doing and all getting an attitude. She blocked me because I cussed out one of her white supremacist friends trying to get at me with feminism, why I'm against that shit, and try to talk to me about racism. And the post that this chick made that I was talking to, we didn't date or anything. We hung out. You know, or, you know, just talked. She took, you know, I guess she's an undercover bad wench herself, a Latina bad wench. She defends the Caucasian male, the simp man child. I don't give a damn how long you known him. I don't care if you went to high school with him. He was dead ass wrong for coming at me and disrespecting me. How are you gonna say I'm your man? I like you. I see you as my man and shit, and you don't take up for your man that you claim you love and care about. I'm trying to ask how you doing, what the fuck's going on with you. You saying, oh, and you know, on the side, but this bitch calls me at like, you know, texts me at 8, I'm asleep. I'm in Durham. She goes out in, you know, Burlington, you know, that's like outside of McLeansville and outside of Greensboro, North Carolina, okay? Asking me, can I give her a ride home? Now, mind you, I'm 40 minutes away from her. But All these other times when I wanted to meet up and shit, oh, I can't do that and shit. Flaky as hell. Oh, so I'm asking how you doing, all that stuff. Saying I got plans. Plans of what, bitch? I have plans my damn self. But I make time for people. And I just want to know what was up with her and all that stuff. And she making it seem like I'm on some stalker type of bullshit. You know, that's a whole different video. I mean, I don't want to get on into that. Because this video is I made this video way too long, again. And then she cussing me out and shit and saying I ain't shit. If I wasn't shit, then why are you fucking with me? You asked me for my number. You know, you talking with me, flirting with me. But I ain't with shit, I'm nothing. Bitch, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you, man, women, they see a good man, you know, just being disrespected and stuff, they don't stand by him. They just use you for what you got. But Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, that whole shit was just terrible. Pathetic. Wherever beef you had on, why don't y'all just go outside and just hash it out? Why do you have to embarrass yourselves? You know the white media, the Jewish media, and all these other non-blacks want to be, so-called honorary whites, colonized by the color struck, having even other ethnic people of color who got self-hate issues, but don't like black people either. You already know Caucasians are racist as hell, and these Jews don't like black folks, and they are the standard of white supremacy. So-called white supremacy. But no, y'all like to call it white supremacy. I'm just going to call it white supremacy. I don't like to use that term white, but okay. Caucasian supremacy. You know they're going to milk y'all and put y'all on blast and make y'all look bad. Same with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And then they betray the husbands of the Real Housewives of Atlanta as bitch made, pussy whipped. Then they always making these faggots, you know, the standard of manhood. Men being all feminized and shit. But they don't do that with the Real Housewives of Jersey. The Italian man is a man, he's a patriarch. But same with Beverly Hills. Same with the Real Housewives. There was another one, right? In New York, no Caucasian families, the man is the patriarch and the head of household. But when it comes to black families in these reality shows, we the bitch and she's the matriarch and she the patriarch. No, the black man is the bitch, he's the pussy. He's just a slave. He's not respected in his own home. She's the matriarch and she's the breadwinner, and you know, but even though he's making more money, but they always try to patrol the narrative that she has a lot more going than him. But the woman's the head of the household, she's the matriarch, and that's why we got all this dysfunction. And then you have gay males, and that's the standard of manhood in the black community. But I remember back in my grandfather's time, even in my dad's time, that was not the fucking case. And this whole Nicki Minaj, Cardi B thing that's trending, the whole thing with Serena Williams is trending. All that shit, the reason why they're making it a big deal, y'all, it's a distraction. To keep us sleepy, to keep us asleep, to keep us a sheep. Because I've been staying on topic of every black person that's been getting killed by the goddamn police, okay? Black people being terrorized by these Caucasian supremacists, white nationalists, outright, okay? All types of racism and discrimination. Disenfranchisement, all these new laws that are modern day Jim Crow to hold black people back from progressing. Y'all, the whole thing, the reason why they're making Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, the Real Housewives of Atlanta, all this other black drama, basketball wives and shit, the reason why they show all that shit is to keep us asleep. And then you got Me Too, you know, that's the whole thing, to demonize the black man. Even though you got white female sexual predators as well as so-called white male sexual predators out here. Amen. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is going to YouTube. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? How you doing? Okay. So, the point of this video is that y'all my people, y'all need to wake the fuck up. Out of here. Peace.